What's up, everybody? I'm going to do a video on a solution that can get you set up with Ableton, another device that is using Link, and working through an analog mixer that then routes into your audio interface device. Now, to get this all to work, there were some trials and tribulations. So I'm going to share with you my settings right from the tools that I ended up getting to OBS down to my actual system settings. So hopefully everything that I show you here will work for you. All right, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with the tool you need to get. So right off the bat, I recommend that you get RePlugs. So you want to download this VST suite, or at minimum the standalone ReaStream VST tool. Okay, so you get that, and then you'll want to restart your computer. It's always a good idea after install to do a fresh restart. Okay, one thing you'll want to do is just make sure that OBS can pick it up. So in my case, it was unfortunate I couldn't find the VST at all. So what I had to do is create this VST plugins folder within program files, not program files x86. I actually had to go back, copy the DLL file that's in here, and then paste it in so then I could use it. Now, if I go back into live here, okay, then what you do, you drag the RePlugs ReaStream standalone VST, drag that into your master, and then this is what the device will look like right from here. Okay, so if I just open that up, now one version of the VST has to send, and then within OBS it has to receive the signal. Don't play with the identifier in any instance of the VST. Just leave it as default, okay? Because the name matters. It just has to be the same name. Now, I have send audio selected and then local broadcast. So now, if I hit play here, okay, then what happened here is I actually have the audio being routed out into OBS, and it's being captured. So you can hear it within this video. Also at the same time, I've got my cell phone plugged into my analog mixer, which is then routed into my audio interface, and it's playing at the same time. Because you can see this link, you can see this here. Right? This way you can collaborate with your friends as well and also record what it is that you're doing. Now, we're going to go back into OBS and I'll show you what the settings look like here. Now, so first off, what you should do is add, so go to the plus and then select audio output capture. Okay, and then just leave it at default. Okay, and then what you have to do, it's not entirely clear, but you go into your new audio output capture, and I renamed it to Ableton ReaStream, and you have to right click it in here under audio mixer and then go to advanced audio properties. Actually, no, you don't want to do that. My apologies. You want to make sure you have the filter on here. So if we go back to here, right click, filters. That's the one you want. So we go to filters, and then you hit the plus, okay, and you want to select VST2.x plugins. Okay, and then in this case, you select the ReaStream standalone here. If you don't see it on the list, then go back into the video when you saw the folder that you have to create, that VST plugins folder. All right, so then you select it, and you should be able to open it from here. Now, take a look at this. So the identifier name is the same, and we've got receive audio selected. You want to make sure that is selected. Then you're good to go. It'll hear that particular signal. So when I actually play this, just hit play over here. Okay, and if I go into OBS, okay, and go to OBS, and then you'll see it's receiving the signal here. Okay, so now we know that it is capturing. So actually I hit play, and you should see it within OBS here. I'll just close the window, and it's capturing the signal. Okay, so now one other thing you need to do is, so you're capturing ReaStream. Now, you want to also get your signal from your audio interface. So you just hit the plus here, and then you add audio input capture. Okay, and I renamed it to Behringer input. And if I just open that up, I made sure to select the line in for my audio interface. All right, cool. So now we know that this is set up there. Okay, and for playback, I'll just show you a few things. So my system. So if I hit this here, I'm actually using Windows 11. So I'm selecting Behringer USB, so my audio interface, so that's what I'm hearing here. And now, if I go to more settings here, okay, you want to make sure your output is set to your speakers, which I have here, so my audio interface. Okay, and if I go back down, my line in is also set to my audio interface. I'm going to go back down a little bit further and just open up sound settings you might be a little bit more familiar with. Okay, all right. You can tell I used voice meter here in the past, struggled with that. I'm not using that anymore. So you can see for playback, we've got our speakers set up. And then for recording, we've got, again, the line in over here selected. All right, so I hope this video was helpful for you. Please enter in the comments kind of your thoughts if this worked for you or not. If you do run into issues, let me know, and we'll see if I can troubleshoot it and look back through my settings just to see if there's anything that I missed. Thank you, and have yourself a great day.